So as we all know, I think it's safe to say that school is trash, alright? Like, I don't think there's really any debate for that. That topic is not up for debate whatsoever. But here are some of the things that we just all hated about school in general. First, we gotta start off with the fact that you gotta raise your hand, bro. Like, I should be able to just get up and go to the bathroom. I shouldn't have to be like, actually, teacher, can I go use the bathroom? Like, I should be able to go. That's a basic human right. The fact that I'm being deprived of that is making me think that I'm in a prison. Like, come on now. I mean, now that I think about it, everything correlates. The food's trash. We gotta raise our hand or ask permission to go anywhere. I don't know, man. I think I'm onto something. But nah, why do I gotta raise my hand to go somewhere? I really gotta make a whole ass scene when I'm going to the bathroom. That's crazy. And what's even worse is when the teacher doesn't see you. If they're just casually going about your lecture and your hand's been up in the air for like ages, at that point, I'm just going to the bathroom. Screw what they say. I don't even want to be bothered trying to wait for them to actually look at me. There's no point, bro. Especially if I really gotta go after burrito day at lunch, bro. Like if she just let me sit there, it wouldn't be good. If that's the case, she really wants her entire classroom to smell like an Arby's. That's crazy. Next up, we got homework. Fuck homework. Whoever invented homework has to be on another type of evil, bro. I don't know who enjoys homework. Actually, I love homework. It retrains your knowledge. Bro, shut the... I'm not trying to do more school when I get home. I already did 7 hours of school for the day. I'm practically tapped out. I'm hanging up the hat. It's over. And if I do, my brain's just gonna be fried 24/7. And if I do, especially if I get like hours of homework at night, I'm gonna be overstimulating myself with knowledge. And it's not even gonna help my brain at all. There's really no point to it. I'm not gonna lie. Now, next up, we got the classes, of course. A lot of the classes were useless. I mean, sometimes gym class was fun, but sometimes we really had to do like a shit ton of push-ups and conditioning, and it was just really annoying. I'm a high school graduate, and I can say that most of the classes I haven't even used in my entire life. Personally, I really don't see a point in taking geometry. Like, seriously, I don't get the fucking point of this. We had to learn some goofy-ass formulas. Like, what the hell is this? Or calculus? Like, fuck calculus. Like, seriously, it got to a point where math was in an entirely different language. Bro, that shit might as well have been hieroglyphic. Next one we got, yeah, this one's really specific, but it's definitely happened to all of us. Where the teacher bends down to help another student and her fucking ass is in your face. Nah, you're crazy for that. I'm not trying to look at some old lady ass, bro. And if I see some of y'all in the comments that say, hear me out, nah, you down bad for real. And why would she always take forever too? Like I had to just awkwardly look at my desk and look at the drawings and beautiful art that people created. Wow, this is a nice drawing of an eggplant on my desk. Interesting. And who the fuck had the time to draw SpongeBob in a single class period? That's crazy. But yeah, man, it really goes to show that school's boring as fuck and we much rather be doing anything else. Next up, for certain, we can say the food, bro. What the hell? Like, what kind of mutant contraption is this, dog? I don't think it takes a genius to figure out that school lunch, it doesn't even look edible. And it's worse than prison food. And the worst thing is that the lunch ladies would always force you to take a fruit for a side. And then when you look at the options that are available, they'd all be rotten as hell. So you just end up in the trash anyway. So what's the big deal? There's no point. That shit looked dirty as hell, bro. Ain't no way they washed it. So we truly were being fed garbage. So I just decided to bring my own lunch in middle school. And I said, fuck school food. And you know what? I was so much happier with my packed lunch. I didn't give a shit about pizza day or anything because it's not like they would get it from Little Caesars. They would use like some doodle-ass toaster oven pizza. And they would have the audacity to charge us $1 for a slice. Nah, that's criminal behavior. I can't believe they were trying to rob us like that, man. Even though we know it's $4 for a full box of them. And I remember at one point they did raise the price to like $1.50 or $2. That's practically highway robbery. Goddamn. Next up, we got the wake up times. Why the fuck do I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. just to go to a doo-doo-ass school, bro? That's crazy. And sometimes it was before 6 a.m., which is crazy. I guess people could argue, oh, they're getting you ready for the working world. I mean, I guess some jobs require you to get up that early, but most jobs don't. And some people have late night shifts, so they have to stay up really late. So why make school early? I don't know. My school day started at 7:15, bro. 7:15. Why the fuck is it so early? And I had to catch the bus at 6:30. And if the bus wasn't there on time, that was on me that I was late, which was really fucking annoying. In some of my classes, I deadass got penalized just because the bus was late. So once I got my license, you bet your ass I drove to school. Because the bus is definitely the next thing that we all hate about school. Are you fucking kidding me? You was trying to sit on a musty ass yellow Twinkie for an hour. And I'm glad I never have to do that shit again, personally. Because some people would just be on your head for no reason. Like sometimes you just get flamed. There'd be roast battles happening in the back of the bus. They could be dealing shit back there, anything. And the last thing you want to be a part of is the bus. And not to mention, the bus driver sounded like they smoked a pack of goddamn menthol cigarettes every day. And every time the kids on the back of the bus would be loud, loud, it would only increase my headache when the bus driver was like, "Hey, you kids need to shut the fuck up on the back of them." It would only make my headache worse, bro. Like, it was not helping. Next up, we got teachers that were just ops, bro. Of course we hated this part of school. Like, seriously, there's really no point in being an op. Like, come on. And I guess these teachers have some sort of power trip, and they're really out here doing the most to try to be your worst enemy in school, bro. Like, I'm not trying to have beef with an old head. That's crazy. But apparently they want the smoke for whatever reason. I don't know. So let's go, bro. I'm not letting anything slide. I want all the smoke then. Throw these garbage ass assignments at me. Do whatever the hell you want to handicap my grade. But bro, I'm still passing your class. I'll find a way. I'll do what I can. Everything in my power to never see your bitch ass again, bro. And it's crazy that these dudes think they're like elite level bosses. Bro, you literally are in a school. I'm just gonna say it now. Teacher salaries are dookie. And they most likely hate their job too. I don't know why they would settle for that. The only thing they like about it is they have power over kids. Yo, that's weird. We don't need a pause after that. Next up, we got bullies and like these douchey popular kids. Fuck them, bro. They really think they're above you just because they're higher on the social hierarchy than you are. And once high school's over, their popularity's never gonna see the light of day again. So I don't know why the fuck they're out here thinking they're like a big baller. Like, there's no need to pick on someone who's lower on the social hierarchy. Like, there's no fucking point. If anything, that just makes you look pathetic. They're trying to assert yourself as dominant in a high school. I mean, we're all in the same place, for God's sake. We're just trying to get through this shit at the end of the day. Even if they were a furry, I wouldn't pick on them. I mean, I guess you do you. I think it's weird personally, but I'm just gonna mind my business. There's really no point in starting beef. Like, why? Next up, we got the standardized test. Now, of course, these standardized tests did not assess knowledge whatsoever. It was kind of just like how good you are at test taking. That's really all it measured. And obviously, if Gen Z's got the attention span of a goldfish, a lot of us are not good test takers, myself included. If I can't even pay attention to myself recording a video, ain't no way am I a good test taker. That's just not happening. And plus, some of these standardized tests would be held on Saturdays, bro. Like, nah, bro, I'm trying to enjoy my weekend. And not to mention, just tests in general were really annoying. A lot of teachers wouldn't even give you like a study guide or just like an idea of what to study. They'd just be like, nope, you're on your own. And they'd say like, yeah, just study the entire year's worth of material in one night. Like, how am I even supposed to do that? At that point, I'm just gonna cheat and risk it all because I'm not gonna be able to remember that knowledge all in one night. There's no way. Next up, we got teachers' pets. Oh my God. I don't know what it was about these motherfuckers, but they just annoy me to no end. Now, I get it. Everybody be doing the most to try to get good grades, but these kids just took it to a whole nother level. Like, they'd rat out the whole class for not doing their homework. They'd be like, teacher, about the homework. Obviously, no one did it, and they knew that. So they were doing it on purpose. Which, bro, really? Class was about to end, dog. Like, I'm trying to go home. If you were to answer a question in class, right? These kids would be the type to fucking correct you when you answer your question. Like, dog, I didn't ask for your input. And maybe this was a reason why they got bullied. I don't know. Of course, if they were being really annoying, they're bound to get shoved in a locker. It is what it is. So that's why I would just keep my mouth shut. I'm not trying to get shoved in a locker. And speaking of lockers, yeah, that's definitely next, bro. Who in their right mind is gonna sit there and be like, yeah, man, I really love the amount of space we get in our lockers. We were supposed to carry all these big ass books, but we get these small ass lockers. It made no sense. And at the end of the day, when everyone would try to get their stuff, the lockers would just be crammed, and there was no way I was even able to get to my locker. So yeah, these things about school were just really fucking annoying in general. Watch more videos